Hail Reckoners and welcome back to Brushwood Buddies Part 2. Potentially of only 2, I don't know. We are resuming as we get more and more complex fields. Our goal here is to craft a slingshot, and here is why in the last part I was just talking about how sometimes when you perceive a picture to be something other than it is, it can be a little confusing. So mousing over here tells you the name. Didn't really know that until just now actually. But this is a slingshot, and you get it by combining rope and leather. Makes perfect sense. You get the rope, you get the little pouch. The first time I did this, it seemed to me like you were combining rope and an entire tent. And that's a little strange. So, now it should be a little smoother. So let's see, first thing we want to do, we will need to build fire, but we also need to kill a buffalo, so let's just do exactly what we did last time, and then craft a rope at the end of it. So, and when I say exactly, I mean skip that whole fishing crap, because that was a waste of time. First things first, we need to lure out a buffalo. Are they buffalo? I don't know. It doesn't tell me the name. I'm not going to look it up at this second. The next thing I wanted to do was spear. Give me that, thank you. And by spear, I mean scythe. Because there is no spear. I keep calling it a Goram scythe when it's not. This is taking up a water slot. That's fine. We don't need water. Oh, I freaking did the wrong one. This is what I get for talking too much. Give me... There we go. We need to keep it a long stick. That was my mistake. Use that to kill him. Pow. Use that to skin him. Pow. Now we can upgrade you to a saw. Cut the tree down for a log. More? Dang it. Too much to hope for. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you 4. We don't care about all of you. I don't care about any of you. Craft. Craft? Thank you. Fire. Leather. Use you to make rope. And combine into a slingshot. Whew. I'd love to see... I mean, there's never going to be speedruns of this game because there's too much of a luck factor. But it'd be interesting to see. Some of the challenges, some of the things outside of this campaign, it'll give you like a field of places like this. And you have... like 30 seconds just to craft as much stuff as possible, more complex things being worth more points. So that's actually a really cool concept that I like a lot. It's just cool. Because the interface, it's surprisingly smooth. If you select a bunch of things and then change your mind, deselecting each one individually is kind of a pain, but it's not too bad. So here we need a feather. So, on this list of little, clues, the slingshot's the most complex thing, so I guess we'll build a slingshot first. So step 1 is lure out a sucker. What things here can be trees? Just you 2 things? Oh man. You can be sticks. You can be that. This is what I'm talking about. Certain levels have a lack of terribly desirable items. What do you become? You become either of those 2, and you become... Let's get rid of the water. Yeah, we don't care about water. We don't need no stinking water. More water! That's exactly the opposite of what I said. But it's fine. Actually, keep you. We need a scythe. I mean, a scythe. Yes, yes, I was correct. A scythe. Let's get... rid of 1 stick at a time. This is going to be a tedious process. Just give me an apple. I wish the respawn time wasn't here either. Dang it, give me an apple. She's sad now. She can no longer craft. But as soon as we get an apple, she's happy. Excellent. Okay, stuff that apple into that tiny bush. Stab it with a scythe. Make me a knife. Skin the crap out of it. I think that's the last thing we need the knife for, so we can get rid of the knife for easy purposes later. Glad we just kept that flint around. Give me a log. Give me more flint, please. Thank you. Fire. Cured leather. Rope. Slingshot. Now, here's the journey to discovery, whatever. I don't perfectly remember what we're trying to do. I'm gonna get rid of both of these things. And they're gonna give me apples. I said apples. I said apples. Which means you give me apples. That's how we've determined this game is voice activated, right? The more frequently, maybe it's a loudness thing. Maybe I should start screaming into the microphone to give me a friggin' apple. Thank you. So the clues here are apple and brushwood. Combine them? Yes, it's a nest. So we get a boyd. And we use the slingshot to kill the boyd. And now, how do we get the feathers off the boyd? Is it a knife? It's gonna be a knife, isn't it? Hey, you gave me a stick this time. That's actually something I wanted. Let's try the knife. The knife seems to be the general harvesting tool, and it is. Thank you. Rudimentary memory skills. Jam. This is so good. So now we want a bow and arrow. This one is extremely straightforward. The hardest thing we need is a bird. So the first thing we need to do is build a slingshot. So let's build the slingshot, which requires leather, which means we need to freaking lure out a yak man again. Buffalo, beefalo, turd burglaro. So you're dead. Luckily we started with I think this map's a little nicer setup for this. It's a little more friendly, a little less tricky, a lot more spaces full of useful things, deliberately, of course. Although this stick thing definitely helps now that I friggin' know I can make knives a lot easier. So we got that. And now I need to make fire. Which is a saw. It sucks getting lucky to get the flint, and having to do it again to make the fire. So we got that. Let's make some rope, yada yada yada. We just saw this. Thankfully it was faster. Okay, give me apple. Frack. What can give me apples? Any of you give me apples? None of you want to give me apples. Okay. We'll get rid of both of these things, because I think I can. It's always super scary just throwing like a fire or a saw. It's a lot of work went into that. So put you in the sticks. Kill you with a slingshot. I guess get rid of the saw. We don't have to get rid of the saw at this second. Make a knife. Get a feather. Okay, we have feather. So, we have feather. I need sticks. We have feather stick, aka arrow. And now we need another stick. I said another stick. Now all you give me is apples. Story of my life. Can you give me sticks? Can you give me sticks? You can give me sticks. Okay. Oh, can you give me sticks? You cannot. So we'll get rid of you three. One of you is going to give me sticks in some form. You, sir, have given me sticks. You are the lucky wiener. And then we'll get rope. Arrow, bow, bam, bow and arrow. Now, can you guess what the next level is going to be? The next level is, of course, going to be us crafting a bow and arrow to kill something. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Can you tell me what it's supposed to be? It's bark from a dead treer. You have to lure out a treer and then kill it, and then harvest its bark. Oh, treant. Treant. That makes a lot more sense. It's cut off. I'm an idiot. Treant. Yes. Of course it's a treant. So, I believe the treants eat meat, which is a little counterintuitive. You wouldn't think a being of plant matter would eat meat. I know there are some in real life. I'm just saying, when I think of Treebeard, I know he can kill stuff. I don't think of him as also then eating this stuff. And the important clue here is basically we get the yak like we always do, but instead of skinning it with a knife, we murder it with a saw and chop it up into meat. So let's do that. I don't even have any friggin' spots for a yak anyway. Gotta get rid of you guys. Wait, can you be bushes? You can't be bushes. Can you be bushes? You can't be bushes. Oh, wow. Looks like just these 2 spots. So that you. Yeah, just these 2 spots are possible yak places. If one of them comes back as tall grass. Nope. If one of them comes back as tall grass. Okay. Just need 1. Give me an apple. Thank you. Boom. Yak man. Now we need... what is this? It's not flint, it's sharpened stone, whatever it's called. Make the scythe to stab him to kill him. And now we make the saw to hack it up. We don't need to make a fire, which is a nice step to skip. Be able to skip. Although we might need this knife later to skin the treant, I don't remember. Give me meat, stick the raw meat into a bundle of sticks, and we get a treant. We can kill the treant with the saw. If we hit him again with the saw, we get logs. So let's try to craft a knife, I guess. We can just look. Well, let's cheat and look. Yeah, it's a knife. There we go. And we got lucky. I was a little nervous there. Give me a stick. Give me a little smaller stick. Should me 2 smaller sticks would be nice. Who knew you could skin treants? You could skin the bark off a treant with a knife. That's a purple leaf. I just realized that's a chunk of bark with a purple leaf coming off of it. I thought it was like, when I first saw it, before I read it was bark, I thought it was like some night monster wing? I don't know. Okay, stage 19, Revenge of the Bugs. This is basically the same thing, but rather than stick the meat into the sticks, we're going to stick the meat into the shrub, and we're going to get a different monster, and we have to figure out how to kill and skin that monster, which, it was a little tricky the first time. So first things first, meat. Give me an apple. Give me an apple. Stick it in here. Long stick, good. Give me white, good. Okay, we're moving along. Scythe, stab. Need to work on a saw now. Is it a saw now? Thank you. Just give me some more of that. It'd be good. More of that flint. That sweet, sweet flint. Yeah. That's what I'm talking all about. Every day, all day. Stick it in the bush. Get a armored bug. So, I believe you kill... the first thing I tried, I thought you take an armored bug and crush it with a rock. And you crush it with a different rock. No, you don't crush it with a rock. Although it's close. I believe... I'm going to double check. I believe... use a slingshot. Oh, yes. To kill it. Yes, to kill the armored bug, you use a slingshot. Do you remember how to get a slingshot? It's a lot of work. So I'm just going to fast forward while I get that slingshot. Okay, we got the slingshot. We killed the armored bug. I managed, luckily, to keep my knife, so I don't need to recraft it. And we skin it for... is it chitin or chitin? I don't think I've ever actually heard it said. I've always in my head read it as chitin. You know, it's like the armory carapace of an insect kind of thing. I mean, maybe the hard parts. I don't really know. So we have a whole panoply of new things here. We need to craft a bow and arrow. We need a wolf's heart at some point. That's a pretty big clue here. And we have a friggin' altar. So that's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's new stuff, it's interesting stuff, but, I mean, just going off these hints, we need to lure out a wolf, shoot it with a bow and arrow, take out its heart, sacrifice it on an altar or something. So this game gets dark and interesting in a cool way, and it definitely hooks me in and wants me to keep playing, because you get this weird sort of world-building type thing unfolding as we're encountering more and more things. I mean, we already encountered treants, which are pretty fantastical and magical, and I like that. Oh wait, I need meat, not an apple, right? So I don't care about you, apple. I'm sorry, apple. Crap. We need meat first. Actually, hey! If we just need meat, what should I build first? I guess I should build... Bow and arrow just takes... The bow and arrow takes a friggin' bird. To kill a bird, I need a slingshot. To make a slingshot, I need to skin a buffalo. Okay, so let's start skinning buffalo. I'm going to definitely fast forward through this. I don't know how much I'm going to show you. If I just speed it up, I'm going to hand it off to future Foehamner to talk over during it. But in all likelihood, I'm probably going to stop once I have the bow and the meat ready. We're just going to jump cut to bow and meat. We'll probably get the meat from a bunny rabbit because it's... Actually, it doesn't matter where we get the meat from. As long as we need a saw to get the... Yeah. We're going to jump cut to having bow and the meat. We put the meat in the tall grass. Got a wolf. We're going to combine the bow and arrow with the wolf to get a dead wolf. Now, I assume we need a knife to cut his heart out. Okay, no. Thank the maker. We can use a saw to cut the wolf's heart out. That is so convenient. We're going to combine the saw with the altar to get a key. We're going to go find the key with the grave mound to get treasure. Yeah, lesson here. Graves are full of treasure, so go grave robbing, kids. Hey, we got a new guy, little ghost. He's a sad little ghosty goo with some sweet glasses and a top hat. I adore this guy. We're getting, as you can tell though, welcome to Brushwood Village, we were kind of getting out of the wilderness. We're getting to more and more like man-made structures, like friggin' gravestones. So our goal here is to make, you can click on this, and it usually tells you one of the clues. Yeah, so a meat plus a gravestone gives you spiders, obviously. And then if you use a spider and a scythe, you get a dead spider. So we need to get meat. The easiest way to get meat, what do we get from here? We get a rabbit. Excellent. Give me that rabbit. Sorry, rabbit, but you're gonna die. We can craft gravestones. They have a 50-50 chance of giving us rocks or loot. We don't really care about loot at all. So just give us rocks of usefulness. Excellent. We're getting lucky. Give me a knife. Give me a stick so I can make a knife. Actually, we have bundle 6 up here. So what am I wasting my time with you lucky, unlucky shrubs for? Kill it with the knife. Turn it into... Oh, wait, no, dang it. We need a saw. We need a saw. A man's weapon. A saw. Just cut you into little bits. Okay. Combine you with a gravestone. Get a spider. And now we need a scythe. And I used our only bundle of sticks like a nincompoop. Okay, we got one more chance before I have to destroy something. Dang it. Okay, let's get rid of basically... I could get rid of that, that's fine. We're just gonna respawn everything. Oh, I always forget about the bottom right panel. For some reason my mind just likes to gloss over it. Oh, don't want loot. Don't want loot. Give me flint, not sharp rocks. No. I don't even... Yeah, I need bundles of sticks. So we're gonna nuke everything again. We have an apple. Do I care about apple? I don't care about apple. You're all getting destroyed. Good. Boom. Good riddance. Bundles of sticks. Excellent. I'm keeping you. I just need some flint, you guys. Just need a little bit of flint. Just need a little bit of flint. Ah, thank gosh. Okay. Scaring me. Let me poke the spider with a long-handled blade, because nobody wants to get close to spiders. And we've got a little guy to join us. Tell us his name. Next level. He's still unhappy. That's disappointing. What do we got? Tip. An oven can be used like a campfire. There is no reason to have both. But hey, the Gravedigger joined your group. He is the ghostly Gravedigger. That seems like a weird job for a ghost to have. Whatever. Our job here is to build an oven, which we have big rocks now as a basic wild resource thing. Do these have stairs in them? I never noticed that before. That's a little weird. But yeah, we combine a campfire with a big rock, and we get an oven. It's just one more step. But like the tutorial says, they are identical, except certain things basically, the oven's just an all-around better fire, I believe. So certain things require an oven, and things that require a fire, according to this, lead me to believe we'll also accept the oven. But I guess we'll determine that on later levels. I haven't really gotten to any levels yet. They were kind of open to interpretation that way. We are trying to build just a saw right now. Yeah, let's do that. Gravedigger also gets sad when you're destroying things, but I think he gets happy when you destroy gravestones. Is that what makes him happy? I don't exactly remember what makes him happy. Maybe we'll see in this level. I hope we will. So we have a saw, log. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh wait, whenever we get loot, right? Whenever we craft a gravestone into loot, I believe that's what makes him happy. He is very loot-lovey. Fire, big stone, oven, bam. Because we have the gravedigger now, we will be encountering recipes that take combinations of 3 items. Stage 23, the Plunderer, or just Plunderer rather. So we're trying to craft nails. I thought these were like voodoo pins at first. Let me double check. We need steel. To get steel, we need to combine an oven, a log, and loot to melt the loot down into steel. Okay, so we need oven first. And that's easily the most involved thing. So first, I guess we build a saw. Big rocks must become small rocks. It's one of the things they do. One of the things we appreciate about them. We've got our saw. I made a huge mistake. Huge. Okay, not that huge. But I should have built the saw up here, because I just built it on the thing that was already a tree. And I just had to hope this responds as a tree. Oh, I'm so lucky. Okay, so we got our log. Now we need the flint. There we go. Got us a nice little fire. So we still have our saw. Be a tree again. You toy with me. I guess this is a 50-50 anyway. Oh gosh, dang it. We're failing fast. Okay. I don't think we can destroy anything more. So we have log. One of you is going to give me loot, right? You don't become... You become graves. Things... Okay, you're going to be a loot, right? Oh no. Which things can become gravestones? Not enough of you is the answer. You can, right? Okay. I think that's fine. So you, and you. The things that look like they're little man-made things. So you guys are super unhappy with me now. You are pissed off. Give me loot. Give me loot. We got loot. We need to make you happy somehow. How the heck can we make you happy? We need an apple. Made him unhappy. Give me an apple. Getting them both happy at the same time is going to prove somewhat difficult unless I can get some loot. Friggin' lucky. Okay. So log, loot. We got steel bars, just beat in the nails. Man, oh man. This game, it gets up to 5. I've only got 3. I haven't gotten past Gravedigger, but I know it gets up to 5 people in your party. That's just some mind-bending crap. So here is the second level I've done, possibly only of 2. Maybe there wasn't a third, with a trader. The hint here is to get chitin, trade the chitin to the trader, and basically that's all I need to do. So we need to use our memories or our recipe booklet, our cheaty little recipe booklet, to recall how to summon the dread beetle and then destroy it. So if I can recall, we kill the, I mean, to summon the beetle is easy, it takes meat. Meat's very easy to get. But to kill the beetle, we need the slingshot, which is a pain, because the slingshot needs buffalo guy and a fire. So let's start down that path. We can use the saw on the bug to get the chitin. For some reason, sometimes it's knife exclusive, right? You know, like sometimes the knife gives you the fur, while the saw gives you the meat. But for the bug, it's the same either way. So we got the chitin. Give it to the trader. Get the treasure, which is like better loot, I guess. I don't really know. Phew, man, that one was a doozy. That one took me a while. So what do we have? We have 25. Did I say I was going to go up to 27? I don't remember. But I think we're actually out of time. I was too slow even with editing magic. So I'm going to stop recording here. If you want to see more, please speak up and I will show you more. The difficulty I'm having, even on ones I've done before, indicates to me that this would be an interesting game to try and do more content of, because it's going to get harder. I think this would be a good game to stream, so we'll be up for that. Maybe next Monday on my Monday stream, I'll do this game. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Check this game out if you want to. I will put a link to the Steam page in the description below. I will see you guys in the next video. Signature catchphrase.